thank you very much. I'm very happy to be here and to discuss with you or to show you some ideas or what's going on the asset management side regarding to blockchain technologies. So yeah, my presentation is the tokenized portfolio management enters the arena. I want to give you some insight, what is happening in the market, what are possible legal constructs here to bring portfolio management on the blockchain, and I also give you a short introduction in our company into Tradevest. So very happy. Yeah, so I introduce my person. So I'm Dierk Wilhelmsmeyer, and I'm the founder of Tradevest. I worked about 27 years now in the financial industry, started in the private banking area in UniCredit Group and worked for Allianz Insurance, Baader Bank and also BNP Paribas. Was very focused on the B2B2C market, so was very close to asset managers or fintechs or robo-advisors, neo-brokers, which need scalable platforms. And that was the reason why I decided 2022 to build up my own company here. So just have here to switch. Sorry. No presentation here. Yeah, we're missing here some slides, so yeah. Then I have to a little bit to, yeah. Then can you show a blue screen and somebody makes a little bit some gestures? Okay, yeah, okay. What we are doing, we build up the company 2022 and with a focus on a scalable B2B platform. And what we want to do is that we bring digital and traditional assets together, and that we can bring services to our B2B customers. And so we have also BaFin licenses. We are a provider with crypto custodian license, with crypto registrar license. And we also have an own crypto exchange called Wavex, based in Poland with own license. And we have made the acquisition of Renel Bank in December, so that we also have trading licenses. And we have about 30 employees in our company, coming from 8 nations. And we have 2 headquarters, one in Warsaw and one in Munich. Yeah. So today the tokenizing of portfolio management, that is completely something new. If I have a look into this world of these financial products, we have a really wide ocean of ETFs and funds, and everybody knows, okay, that is what is in the market. So, but we have to do a little bit a closer look on the independent asset managers and really directly portfolio asset management. That means this is also what is coming up now under this wide ocean. This could be a new force into the market when we bring it to on a tokenized level. And what does it mean? It does mean that you will be able to tokenize a completely individual portfolio management. When you have a look back, so what means individual portfolio management? 20 years ago, today, a portfolio manager is completely focused on very wealthy clients and on private banking clients. And what he's doing is he brings the completely individual portfolio management for each client, and to talk about that, and it's very complex portfolios what he does manage. And this changed a little bit 10 to 15 years ago. If you remember, then some players in the market started to sell portfolio management online. We remember a player like Scalable, for example. They started with portfolio management and they reduced the complexity of the assets in the portfolio and made it more, like their name is, more scalable, so that they bring that to a robo-advisor, and what they achieved, that they reached more target clients. And now with the blockchain technology, we think that there will be coming up completely something new, because we will bring can bring portfolio management on a tokenized way. From a legal perspective, what does that mean? We should here keep in mind that if you want to tokenize a portfolio management, it means that you need an asset management license for that. And I'm also happy that I can discuss this together with Robert Oppenheim from Osborne Glarborough, who's helping here us very much on that. And that is very important because what you have to do is you can bring it on a security token level. That means you have to think about, okay, what does that mean? You need a reference basket. That means someone has to manage an omnibus account, and you have to bring it into this basket. And this is very important because you can, from a legal perspective here, you have to think about, and I think this next slide can show this a little bit better here. Now we have some slides here, that's good. That means an independent asset manager do manage a basket and portfolio like he was used to do it ever. And this is still on a traditional base. That means you have here stocks or bonds in his basket and he does manage that. But very important is that needs to be 100% replicated. It should be really be on the blockchain, and there is a need for an omnibus depot and a depot bank. And now what he can do, and this is the most important point here, is that he can make, or he can wrap this portfolio with a token, with a security token. And this is the completely new change what you can bring here into the market. And what does it mean? That does mean that now this portfolio management token can be contracted with a smart contract, so that every customer can make a contract with the portfolio manager directly via the smart contract. And independent asset manager who manages this portfolio, for example, he can now distribute his completely portfolio via this token to end customers. And so that is the construction behind. And very important, just to repeat it, is he has to replicate the basket of this portfolio somewhere really in a physical way. That means somewhere in a security account or something like that. And he also has to, and that's also important, and if you have a look from the regulatory side, because this is very complex, the regulator will say, okay, that is a portfolio management token if the independent asset manager also gives the right to make a delivery claim. That means if the customer wants to get the physical assets out of this basket, then you should give him the right for that you can maybe transfer shares or maybe transfer the assets behind that. And if you have this construction in the security token, then you have a really portfolio management token. So, and this is very important for this industry. When we have a look in Germany, we have these independent asset managers. We have about, I don't know exactly, about 400 to 500 asset managers. And if they, for example, bring 10, each of them bring 10 strategies into a token, then you have about 4,000 to 5,000 strategies, different tokens. And that could be really a game changer in the market. That the customer not have the decision between an ETF or a fund. He has the decision to make that he can buy a token here on the side. So no more slides. Sorry for that. So today I'm really a little bit here trapped with one slide. Okay, so then it's going a little bit faster. Yes, okay. And what is now the advantage of the for the independent asset owner to bring a portfolio onto the blockchain? For him, the way is clear. He has really good opportunities to distribute his tokens. He can achieve new target lines and have access to also clients coming more from the retail clients or mass affluent clients. That is also reachable for him because, as you can see, he just has to manage this one portfolio and he can distribute as many as you want tokens to as many as you want end clients in the back. And that makes this model absolutely scalable for asset managers in the future. And you also can think about that you can trade such a token then maybe 24 hours. This is also possible. So you can buy also on Saturday a portfolio. If you want to do the portfolio management, you can invest 10,000 euros, for example, can invest instantly in such a product. This is also a great advantage for the independent asset manager. And also, if you think about it, there will be 100, 500 tokens into the market coming from different asset managers, then this will give you a high level of transparency about the portfolio management in the background. And then, for example, wealth customers or family office have a really good, can compare the performance and the tracking of this portfolio management strategies here as well. And that's also a really good advantage. And yeah, and last but not least, for him is also very interesting because you also can connect this token. As you know, you can connect tokens to, for example, to payment schemes. That means if you make a model where a customer wants to buy with the credit card online, or he has some direct debits, you can make this roundups, for example. You pay for 97 euros somewhere online, and then you make a roundup to 103 euros is going directly investing into this token. These models are also available, or maybe you can change in the future rewards for that. Maybe if you have a payback program running or miles and more or something like that, it's also possible that you can change that then into the token, and it's also bringing continuously money into this tokenized portfolio management, and that makes it absolutely interesting to think about it. Today, the situation is that it is not really sure, it is not established, but a lot of providers or asset managers are talking about that because they are thinking about how can I bring my work, what was just reachable for wealth clients, how can I democratize this market to clients with smaller amounts of money, and that is absolutely then interesting for them. So yeah, and Tradevest, our company, why is this possible for us? Because we have this wide range of licenses here. That means that we have, as you know, we have the custody license for that, so the token can be on our side. We have the trading license. That means we can trade this token for the customers, but we also can make the trading for the independent asset manager for his basket, for his traditional asset basket, for example. And we also have the exchange, the WAVEX. That means you can also integrate into your asset manager strategies, for example, new asset classes like Bitcoin or something like that. And that's also what you can integrate. So this is more a one-stop shop what we are offering. And such a model, for example, can be used on our platform. And that is, I think, a really advantage and could be a really good game changer in the future for this market. So yeah, I'm sorry that I have not more slides. I prepared 20 slides. I don't know why they're here, but I tried to give you the presentation out of my mind. So thank you for that. We have an exhibition stand over there. We can discuss this idea a little bit deeper together if you are interested in that. So please visit us here, and thank you.